Yeah, this is very one back here with another video. I know it has been quite a little bit. It's because I have been on and off in access to my Wi-Fi. It just problems in real life. Don't worry about it. It's not your problem, it's mine. Everything's alright though. We're getting through. So I'm a couple weeks behind. By a couple weeks, I mean like a month and a half, which is about 6 weeks. Don't tell a hat, he might get a little mad at me. I'm doing better than some people still though, because I am gonna get out the week somehow. And that way is I'm going to be recording all six battles I believe it is right now, just a recap of all of them. So let's start. This is our week 3 matchup against Bacon Chest. He goes Coco, I go Ladio. I lead Latios. I'm scared of like a U-turn or something because he is faster naturally. He clicks Nature's Madness, crits me with the Brave Red, he might Kobo Berry. It doesn't matter because at that range I died to Brayford anyways. He's a physical set. I now know this. I go into my Executioner, Excadrill, and then he goes into Tangrowth. This thing just hardwalls me. I do nothing to this thing all game. I'm SD, SDLMZ though. But it doesn't really do much. I didn't really think about this prep much. I prepped in probably about 10-15 minutes. Which, I mean, I guess is not saying much considering that's basically my prep for every week. But I think that if I had SD Savage Spinout on Excadrill, it wouldn't have been such a problem at all. Anyways, I go Executioner because it just swallows Coco, as it naturally does with just its typing and its natural fat HP. He goes into Tangrowth, and I go Maul Out, eat this knockoff. Now I just want to get some damage off on this thing. I think I SD up. Yeah, I SD up because all you can hit with is Earthquake, and it's not doing too much at -1, doing like 40 max. Metagross does a little bit of damage, just a little bit. I click Play Rough. I don't click Sucker Punch the first time just because I feel like he might just play around with Sucker Punches, and it turns out he was Cobra Berry, so it wouldn't have killed him anyways. I lose a 50-50 there, and then I win the 50-50. With just being persistent, died a Mach Punch. I played this game really poorly. I mean, I basically lost Infernape on turn 1, because just look at my prep. My Infernape check is Latios, and Latios does not have any recovery. I don't believe I brought, and it just gets worn down with Life Orb. I didn't spend a lot of time prepping for this. I played really poorly, and it was just a disappointment. Ultra Crobat. Crobat can do its thing. I can't really touch it. I can Gyro Ball it. That's all I can do. Get a little bit of damage. It can always roost that off later. And he doesn't really need Crobat for anything at this point, besides taking down my my Bronzong there. I go out into Tartarus. At this range, I'm pretty sure Excadrill dies to Mach Punch from Infinite anyways. So I don't know if I have any sort of chance whatsoever. He goes out into Men's as I click Crunch. Crunch killed the Crobat, so I just went for that instead of Stone Edge. Didn't really need to worry about anything else. He Earthquakes, which is his best play. Knock me out, doesn't matter if I go Latios, because with Sand wearing it down, Latios is not much of a threat at this point. I can't really do anything. I just SD up, predicting the Tango to come in, but nothing I have can kill it. Even if I used my Steelium Z, it doesn't matter. So I just try to SD up again, because then Steelium Z does kill this, but it doesn't matter because Mach Punch kills me anyways from Infernape. He Earthquakes, it crits me. I believe the Earthquake crit did matter, but it didn't matter in the long run. For differential wise, I may have gotten one more differential because I would have gotten my Z off, but who cares? Anyways, yeah, that's my week 3. Not very good at all. I played poorly. I was a little salty up the game. I just prepped too fast and didn't do very well. Alright. Week 4. We're against the Zone, aka Never Lucky. He's got this really disgusting team with fucking dual with a dual psychic, and it's kind of gross. It hits my team kind of hard because my checks for it is well, mainly T-Tar and Bronzong, which all psychic types have coverage for in Focus Blast and Shadow Ball. So not much I can do here. He leads with for Alligator as I lead Mawile. I led Mawile in case he wanted to lead something like Lele. I power up punch there. I was predicting the Magnezone to come in. Predicting him just wanted to trap me at that point because he does resist the play off, which is most likely for me to go for. And at +1, Sucker Punch does almost enough to kill it. Not quite, but enough to put it in range, and he can't one-shot me. I said Hoisan. Ooh, go through some plays. I get up rocks as he goes into his. The fuck is that thing's name? Serena. Thick. I go into my physically defensive Buzzroll, which has basically been its only set run throughout this whole season. Because, I mean, my team doesn't have the most bulk or much. I set up a sub because I don't want him. Because now he can't just go straight out into anything like Lele or Alakazam, because they'll get hit up by the Leech Life. As he U-turns out into Feraligatr. Feraligatr can break my sub, but I kill Feraligatr in the process. I'm pretty sure Feraligatr, unless he didn't have any speed investment, he would have outsped me, so I think Waterfall was definitely his play there to break the sub. Because that gives me the Hammer Arm, a kill on Feraligatr, and now a hit onto whatever he wants to bring. He's going to Volt Switch here and go into a Hammer Arm resist right there, yeah. As I sub up again. I predicted the Volt Switch and subbed up. It doesn't matter that much. I'm just going to Leech Life here anyways. I'm at -1, so it doesn't do a million like it should. Can't be flexing like that, but is what it is. He clicks Psychic. I don't know what his set is. I don't know. I think Scarf makes sense, since I'll have a fast Extra Drill and a Latios. But then he goes out, then he clicks Shadow Ball. I realize he's not Scarfed, which means my Latios is in a nice position. I click Earthquake, predicting the Magnezone, since I didn't think he'd want to stack this. It is Berry he reveals, but I don't know if that crit mattered. Actually, it probably did, because I don't know if I'm doing 80% because he's not Scarf. So that crit probably mattered. I'm sorry for that. But I did Revenge Kill with Latios afterwards. He goes out into his Jackie Chan, and his best thing to hit me with is Blaze Quick Kick, which is doing a very minimal amount. As I can just roost that off. I think I roost again, and then I click for Hammer Arm here, just so I'm at higher health. Or why would I click sub? I don't know why I click sub again. I'm playing around burns and crits here, so it's not really the best play. As he clicks Power Up Punch, so now Blaze Quick's gonna be doing around 45. I don't know why I keep clicking sub. Wait, my Hammer Arm Woko's him. I'm definitely investing in attack. Look, these replays are from weeks ago, so I'm really not entirely sure of my sets, what I built, and most of them I built in a very short amount of time because I had to play around my schedule. I go into T-Tar on the Psychic. This is Choppleberry T-Tar, so I eat any hit here. I Focus Blast, yeah. He misses. He gets a little upset about the miss, which I mean, it's to be expected. Yeah, it's to be expected. But as you can see, I was Choppleberry, and to it KO'd this anyways. If he did kill me in one hit, I could go straight out into X-Drill, and with Sand Rush, outspeed it from there. And worst case scenario, he leaves, and I can't let him trace my Sand Rush is the thing. So it did make it a little bit more complicated, but at the end of the day, I don't think it mattered too much. I just sack X0 here. Sorry, I sack bronze on here because I have no need for it. As I set up a light screen just for the Magna Zone, just in case some funny business happens. That way my Buzzwole wins 100% of the time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I go Buzzwole. No reason not to leech life here. I outspeed this thing naturally. Since Serena's she's so thick, she's just slow. That's the thing. And with the light screen up, I don't have to worry about if this is specs. I don't have to worry about if this is Scarf. I know it was Balloon as it was popped, and I'm faster than it naturally. I probably invested a bunch of speed into my bezel because I just like investing in speed because I'm a loser like that. Interesting. He can drop kick me. He doesn't bother going for synthesis. I don't know if he even has it. Just because it just draws the game out for no reason. And I pick up the W here. So bounce back from last week because last week I did pretty bad. I dropped the GG. He just leaves because he's salty, as per usual. That was my boy Zone coming in hot. Week 5 now. We are against. Connie Hope was my week 5. Okay, sure. This is either week 5 or 6. Anyways, we're against Carney Hobo. He's definitely got a scary ass team. Considering look at Zygarde and then look at my team. If he weakens my Buzzwole, I just lose. I lose the game to Zygarde. Zygarde is a big scary threat to my team. As is Alakazam. Alakazam after a couple of things are weakened. And those are the biggest threats to the team. Machamp does put in work a lot, but I wouldn't call it that much of a threat. I lead this against Skuntank. I'm scared of the Sucker Punch or Crunch or anything that can come off of this, so I just go hard into my baby. I double out again because I'm scared that this thing has Fire Blast because I know for sure it'll eat up a play ref. Let's put it back on slow. So I double out into T-Tar. I eat up the Volt Switch. I don't know what he wants to switch into, if he wants to go Machamp or anything, so I just let off a Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure my T-Tar is banded this game, question mark? It looks like banded damage, so no, it's not. It's okay. No, this game it's Shucker Berry. Since this Zygarde was such a big threat, I put on a Shucker Berry and I had Ice Punch just to check that. As he goes Machamp, I freeze Machamp, which kind of sucks a lot for him. I feel for Carney Hobo. That's the 10% that might not even come back, which is too bad. I go into my Buzzwole just because I can't let this thaw and then kill me. So I need to kill this thing in the safest way possible, even though it is frozen. So I click Drain Punch. I click Drain Punch again, get a little chip on this Rotom. This Rotom is not defensive really that much at all, judging by that 41% from a Drain Punch. I'm heat proof on this. Since he does have Zygarde as his ground type, I don't really need to be Levitate, which is why I bring this straight into Rotom. Not that scared of it. He burns me, so my Gyro Bell's not doing as much as I click a Toxic. He goes in Stun Tank, which safely eats that up. Taunts me as I try to get my rocks. Probably should have saw that play, but I thought, just attack me. Come on, you're a Dark type, I'm a Psychic type. Just click your moves, you know? So then I go into T-Tar. Not sure what he's gonna click. He clicks Fire Blast, probably predicting my Mawile. And then he gets the 10% burn on me. So it's kind of full circle here. As a burn on Tyranitar means quite a bit. He clicks Play Rough, it does a little bit of damage. Not a whole lot, because it's a Skuntank. I only do 22% cooties of the burn. So at this point, my T-Tar is kind of useless, besides for the fact that it does set up Sand. He clicks Play Rough again and does 77%. It's a chunk to my Latios. I try to roost it off, but you know, not really. He crits me. His crit there means I can't roost it off and stall out Sand. I was the only reason I was rooting is just because I was still afraid of the possible Sucker Punch. Because I mean, it's a Skuntank. Let me be scared a little bit. I click Draco, kill off the Skun Tank. I click Draco again just in case I'm faster than this for some reason. As he clicks Aerial Ace. It kills me off. He could Seed Bomb here. I don't think Seed Bomb will kill me because it's a fucking jump bluff and it's useless. As I Ice Punch it says Ice Punch killed. Did it kill through burn? It should kill it. I mean, it's a jump bluff. Let's be real. I go hard Buzzwole as he's just clicking 1,000 arrows here probably. I didn't want to throw away my Sand yet because Sand is still threatening. Very threatening late game. Sand is very threatening. I jab him, predicting maybe the jump left I want to come out. No poison, unfortunately. And then go out to my Bronzong. Eat up that overheat since I am heat proof, of course. He probably just volt switches here as I set up rocks, maybe? Because then this Rotom isn't very much of a problem anymore if I do get the rocks. Only coming in at 20, well, 13-ish%, 18-ish%, my bad. He goes Alakazam, probably gonna expect a Shadow Ball here, not much I can do, so I just try to get some damage off by clicking Gyro Ball if I live the Shadow Ball. And he doubles out into his Jump Bluff, probably predicting my T-Tar to come in. And I go T-Tar now, because I don't want to get, I'm a Bronzong. Yeah, I guess I just didn't want to get worn down anymore on my Bronzong, since I'm pretty sure I do eat up a Shadow Ball from Alakazam at this point. I missed a Stone Edge here, so I've missed a Stone Edge and gotten burnt, you know, so it's not that much fun, you know? But what do you do? I froze this Machamp, I guess. I go into Excadrill here. I click Continental Crush, instead of risking the Rock Slide, because I just don't want to risk that. There's no point. I kill everything else on his team, or I don't kill it. I failed because I failed to Oko the Zygarde with Continental Crush, so there's no point in me saving it. He Sash Counter on his Alakazam. Well played, nice prep. Not much I could have done about that otherwise, besides just going to my Bronzong, but without Sand, I don't think I outsped his Zygarde at all, so there's not much point. I Sucker Punch the Alakazam right away. And he goes out into Jump Bluff. I'm pretty sure he just sees me here. Z-Strength. Okay, now I remember that. He does Z-Strength Stab. I play rough and I still do 50% because it's a Mawile. Strength Stab is a busted move, by the way. He clicks Memento as I go into Bronzong because I didn't want to get... Why did I go Bronzong? I don't know. If he clicks Strength Stab again, he probably gains some health and had no problem. He goes out into Zygarde as I go Buzzwole. He sets up a sub. I can just Drain Punch this, get some health back, and it's looking like it should probably be my game at this point because I just Drain Punch. Since I do have bulky stats, even though I am a little bit offensive, it's not looking too bad. He then headbutts me here. Easy to live. I can go in for a Drain Punch, and with the Drain Punch recovery, I can live this next one. So that's the game. Easy as pie. Oh, JK, what is this? He crit me. How unfortunate. Wow, who just saw that coming? Eric getting crit again. So I go into my Mawile. He subs up. I click play rough. It's just mind games with Sucker Punch at this game. I felt like there's no reason for him not to sub up, as he always gets a second chance at the mind game. I click Sucker Punch here as he clicks sub. And at this point, I'm saying I'm just going to spam Sucker Punch. And I do get that right. He goes there. The turn I wouldn't have spammed Sucker Punch is the turn that he would have been at 24% or 23. The turn before he would have been able to set up another sub. Because if I run out of Sucker Punches, then he just wins, right? So that would have been the turn I attacked him, I think. I usually change it up, so don't use it against me. Haha. But I happened to win this one, even though I did get a little bit unlucky there with a couple crits and a burn on T-Tar. What you gonna do? A good game, Carney. On to our week 6 matchup. Week 6, we're against Jazz. All that jazz. He's got a scary team. This is a guy with Mega Kangaskhan, which is a threat. I'm pretty sure I'm running Rocky Helmet Buzzwole to counter that, as well as Jellicent. Jellicent does a good job countering that. Jellicent also checks his Flygon, Arcanine, and Keldeo, which is really nice. It's a physical defensive Jellicent, so that's why it takes on Kangaskhan and Flygon so well. And then late game Sand puts in a lot of work. Yeah. Clefable is a threat if it starts to set up though, yeah. I'll leave it with this. I'm scared of an Earthquake or anything, so I go hard into Jellicent, which is my dedicated check to this. He lets off a big Tectonic Rage, which doesn't do that much, as I can just recover it off in case he wants to fire off another Earthquake. Earthquake's only going to do like 45% here, I'm pretty sure, as he decides to Dragon Dance again. So I click Ice Beam. Since this was my dedicated check to Flygon, since DD Flygon, it was kind of scary. I get some damage off on that. Earthquakes does about the same amount as his Tectonic Rage did, as I Scald, just to cover any kind of switch in if he wants to go Arcanine or pivot into Keldeo. I had a chance to burn either of those, burn the Keldeo or get damage off an Arcanine. He goes into his Anchor, which what's the name of the Anchor? Wait, I can't think of the name for it. Okay, he clicks the Anchor Shot. He can't touch my Buzzwole at all. I Toxic Clefable. This shows me here that he is indeed not Magic Guard, which is amazing for my team. Because if he was Magic Guard, like Calm Mind or something with Sword Power, Moonblast, Calm Mind, Recover. Not Recover, but Soft Boiled. He probably swept my team. I feel like he definitely swept my team because I don't have a lot for it. And like he had like a what's the berry? Babiri Berry or something to resist Steel, so my Exegol could no-kill him. I get a couple layers of spikes here. I go hard Jellicent because I'm like, he ain't spinning this shit away as he Shadow Claws, which is unfortunate. But this gives me my Tyranitar. I should outspeed this, so I can definitely get off a Pursuit, as I think he probably shouldn't stay in since I do outspeed this. But he decides to stay in and sack this, which is pretty good for my team, because now Roserade is looking real nice. Tyranitar doesn't really have an answer besides the Keldeo, and this thing probably, if it has fighting coverage, which I don't see why not. I go into my dedicated check for this, which is Buzzwole. No point not to. He takes some Rocky Helmet damage, because that's the big answer to the Kangaskhan, Rocky Helmet. He protects. It's probably the Skeleton moveset, so I get a free roost here. Since I'm just trying to stay healthy in case he does try to, so I can definitely live 2 returns. He clicks Earthquake because he's scared of the Rocky Helmet, but he's just wasting his time at this point. I click Poison Jab because I just don't want him to get a free switch into Clefable for no reason at all. He clicks Ice Punch here and kills himself on my helmet. I'm pretty sure I roost up here, because if he did click Return, yeah, if he did click Return, he 2-hit killed me at that range. So I did not want to let that happen, so I just let that roost come in hot. He goes into his Arcanine, as I double, well, I don't really double, I just go switch into my Tartarus, trying to eat up any fire move he probably would have went for. I don't really have much reason to save Buzzwole at that point, but it's good to get a hit off on this thing. This T-Tar is banded, which is why it's doing 72% to a freaking Clefable. And that was really nice. Putting down the Clefable means there's no sort of late game sweep he can kind of do. And then I kind of sack off Buzzwole here since it's useless. And my check to this died. And I'm pretty sure Roserade is low on health, so there's no need for that really. And then I'm pretty sure I go Roserade here since I can now eat up 1 Hydro Pump. I could have eaten up 2, I guess, but I didn't want to risk some sort of like Hydro Pump into Icy Wind, me dying into disappointment. I didn't have Giga Drain, so I just Sludge Bombed up. I'm pretty sure I saved this because I don't want to risk losing to this Keldeo late game, since there's not really a point in me risking that sort of thing. I go into T-Tar, set up the sand again, and then I can just Stone Edge here pretty freely since I am banded. It'll do a chunk to Keldeo as well as kill this thing. Since there's no real point in me saving it at this point, I already have sand up. Or I just click Thunder Punch because that will kill apparently as well if I crit. I'm pretty sure that probably wouldn't have killed if I didn't crit, but it didn't matter because if he killed me, I just went Extra Drill, killed him, got a big hit off the Keldeo to the point where Roserade would be able to win. And that's what I do here. I go into Roserade. Or I go into this, and I just show off my Z. No. Why would I kill it with that? I'm probably looking at kill leaders or something, but I would have killed it for Roserade. No, I didn't think about that. Okay. Week 7 mashup against the Atlanta Full Shot. Oh, this game was unfortunate to say the least. No spoilers, but he leads off as a Mega Sableye. I lead off my Latios. This is Z Draco Latios. Cannot kill him at this range, but I Calm Mind up and it can kill him at +1. I thought he'd be more scared of the Z Draco, so I didn't go straight for it. I just went Draco because it's going to do a shit ton to any kind of switching he wants to go into anyways. As he Calm Minds up beside me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Huh? I'm a Latios. You don't mess with me. I wasn't too scared because I was the Z move, and I did have Roost. There you go, Knockoff would not be doing 1,000,000%. He goes into his Manaphy here, as I go into T-Tar, just to, you know, pretty much reset my special attack. I expected the Tail Glow here. I live this Surf 100% of the time. Oh, wait. Is that Eric getting hacked again? Wow, who'da thunk it? If I lived that, I could have clicked my Z Draco, and I think Z Draco put him down to like 12% or something, and then I could revenge kill him if anything, with Sucker Punch, with Extra Drill, but no, he crits me, which means I have to sack my Mawile to get off a little bit of damage, and then go into Extra Drill and kill it with Earthquake, which is really annoying, because Mawile in this game is my only answer to Hawlucha. Because I get the Intimidate off, and then I can kind of check Hawlucha, because I live a +1 high jump kick if I get the Intimidate off. But since I do have to sack it there, I literally lose to Hawlucha now, so there's no point in me even playing this battle at this point. He stalls out my Extra Drill. I am Life Orb, so I'm slowly just wearing myself down while he Pain Splits back up. I SD here just so I don't play around with Pain Split anymore. No point in doing anything else. Earthquake killed this thing off. I kind of gave up at this point because I'm like, he just goes Hawlucha here and wins. Dumb game, dumb life. I don't know why. I go into T-Tar. Just so I can reset Sand or something, and I wanted to save Extra Drill just in case. He flames. He now has Unburden. He high jump kicks there. He's naturally faster than my Extra Drill, even though I am in Sand. But my only play here is hoping that he misses high jump kick, which probably isn't going to happen, since he can just click arrow. Sorry, wait a second. What's this? Is that a full circle? You crit my Latios, so you missed high jump kick? He was a little upset about this play. Not gonna lie, I would be too, but it was a complete misplay on his part, considering the fact that, first off, Acrobatics did kill him. Secondly, he did crit my Latios, which is 6.8%, compared to his miss, which is a 10%. So I don't know. You can call it hacks. You can say I won this game by hacks. It was very disappointing, yes. I'm sorry that you missed high jump kick. But Acro did kill. You clicked something you didn't really have to. You took a risk you didn't really have to. So I'm sorry for that miss. But it was a good game in the end. As I go out into Masquerade to ensure my kill. Show off the Twinkle Tackle just to BM. Didn't really need to, but you know, whatever. I had the Twinkle Tackle. Actually, I was dual Z move. I just realized that. If the stupid Sableye Calm Mind up a little bit, and I had to use Twinkle Tackle on this thing, that was there for that. And I was Z Draco Calm Mind Latios in case just to nuke something. If I came to that, which it would have been really nice for the fucking Manaphy. Alright, that's week 7, 16 turns. Week fast battle. My week 8 matchup is also a fast battle, so lucky you guys. Nice and fast today. I'm versing Zone again. It's the Psychic Spam team once again. He's brought a little bit of a different lineup this time. I have brought the exact same thing because I'm basic as fuck and my team doesn't really have much diversity. Hello. Couple of different sets though, so that's always nice. He leads Zug Trio as I lead off my Latios. I could just Draco here and kill him, but I just Shadow Ball because it's a 2-hit KO anyways. This is Scarf if it was not obvious. He clicks a beat up. I have Earthquake on this because he does have a Magnezone, as you saw in the first game. So I was minus defense, so that beat up does quite a bit. As I Shadow Ball again, he doesn't want to sack it since it does put in a lot of work against my T-Tar, Extra if there's no stand up, etc., etc. And goes into his Hitmonchan. He bounces up as I'm forced to go into Mawile here with the Intimidate to eat up that bounce. This is why bounce is a bad move. It gives me free switches into Mawile. Freeze play left of my life. This does at least 60% to this Simisear. Oh wait, me hitting a move? That's not possible. Let's stop. He Will-O-Wisps. Don't know why he didn't just attack me. Something probably died. But he Will-O-Wisps as I get a free Draco Meteor off on this Hitmonchan, which I really enjoy. -2 attack. This gives him an opportunity to go out into his Feraligatr and probably set up a DD. How do I respond to this? Well, my physical check. Buzzwole. Buzzwole eats up. I'm pretty sure he eats up 2 liquidations. From here, piece Life Orb. Oh wait, JK. I think that's Z Aerial Ace. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what kind of flying coverage this thing gets. It shouldn't, but. So as I said before, is Scarfed and EV'd to Outspeed. There we go. I can get off that big hit on Crocodile. I go into Mawile. This is the 50-50 here. I click Sucker Punch just because last time, I'm pretty sure I got scared and I didn't Sucker Punch because I thought he might Aqua Jet, etc., etc. There I go. I just went straight for it there. He goes into Simisear. He clicks Will-O-Wisp. Again, I don't know why he's not just attacking me. If he clicked Flare Blitz straight first thing there, I think I would have been in a really bad position this game. I would have had to get stand up and not let Mega Alakazam trace it. But because of that, I do get the rooms, and since I have killed all of his slow threats, and my Extra is not running that much speed, since it only needs about 220 to outpace his whole team inside sand. That means my Extra is actually pretty slow outside of sand. There we go. My Bronzong, saying with Trick Room, allows me to sweep this game. Like, nothing can really stop it at this point. I show off my Z move, not because it's mandatory, just because I feel like using it. And if you feel like doing something, why not do it? He drops a GG, I drop a GG. It was a very good game, Zone. I think he just misplayed by not attacking me. Like, yeah, burn is nice on Mawile and all, but if you can kill me, kill me. He might have been scared of the T-Tar pivot, I guess. That is a thing. Yeah, that's probably it. He was scared of the T-Tar pivot because he didn't exactly have a T-Tar switch in. Because his T-Tar switch in is like Hitmonlee, which is not a switch in. Believe me, it's not a switch in. So I guess it does make kind of sense, but yeah. So that leaves us at 7-1, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty nice. So that is the 6 weeks I've missed. I am now caught up. Hat cannot yell at me. This is probably a longer video than you're used to. I'm sorry for that. But at least you don't have to worry about watching my content for a little bit. Until next week at least, eh? Alright. You guys have a nice day, a nice year. Happy Valentine's Day.